Um, hi. I've made a mistake. I was on Instagram for like 2 seconds, and that was 2 seconds too long. Anyway, let me go ahead and do the hellos. I see you have Aja. Hello, hello. You have Elliot. Hello, hello. You have Niles. Hello, hello. Jack. Hello, hello. Invivid. Hello, hello. Buttering people is not a mistake. Anyway. Like... So the mistake wasn't what? No! Wait, what do you mean? No, that was on purpose. I would never accidentally tweet that. Because as you can see, I have Chad manly energy. So, feel free, like, since you guys like calling me mommy so much, I am also daddy. That sounds awful. You know, it's like, wait, no. Would you guys know about the fake doms? Would you guys know about the fake doms I run into all the time? They're like, well, hello there. Feel free to call me daddy. And I'm like, no, but you're like 12. Excuse me? I'm 37. And I'm like, that doesn't make it better. 99 days and then returns to the land. What? Oh god. Oh boy, not the daddies in chat. Help. I cannot, it will not call you daddy. What do you mean? My chat energy. Mommy, yes, daddy. 37. I was like, hey Rocky, hello, hello. Hi Rocky, hello, hello. I walk in the first about the fake dogs. What do you mean? Yeah, 37 is baby, but it's okay. It's baby girls and baby boys all around. Mariah Carey, stop. It's like, you already my husbandos, so you can call me daddy too. Ugh. Wish I was 37. I wish I was 70. Like, I want to look old. I want to actually look old, not just be old. You know? I had like one gray hair, and then I lost it. I don't know what happened to it. I was upset. I'm like, finally, it's happening. And then I woke up like last week and it was gone. I'm like, no, my gray hair, give it back, you bastards. Then it talks about people calling each other daddy. Also, chat, Rocky would also like to be referred as daddy. Go forth. Anyway. Hey, Breakbeard, hello, hello. We're not talking about Mariah Carey. You want your hag status? I've had that thing for a while now. I'm 40 and I got told today that I'll become a right winger when I turn 30. Oof. Big oof. Benjamin Button. I'm not anyone that. Look, he's just a very reluctant father, that's all. Oh god, not not Twink Rocky. He's not like a twink though. I think Rocky at most is a twunk. Because I just imagined like a Twinkie just kind of left out, you know? Just kind of left out in the sun and it just gets really, really stale. You know, the cream on the inside turns into powder. That's Rocky. Rocky's just a stale Twinkie. There you go. You guys need to understand, like, Rocky's my support friend, and so I will Photoshop his head on things. But anyway, this is off to a great start. Talk about fake doms and weird stale Twinkies. Also known as the Femme Man when equipped with the maid outfit. I still think it's sad that femme boys are not allowed to grow up to be femme-mans. Femin? They're Fremen from Dune. Okay, I'm not a fan of Dune. I will never be a fan of Dune. I will not read Dune. However, I have now just reimagined the Fremen as just beautiful guys in leather. Not leather, but beautiful men in rubbers. They're just all these beautiful in these weird rubber suits. Yeah, as you're 127% Twinkie. You're fine. And I can accept the himbo like accusations, but I know because I know I'm a bit dumb sometimes. But twink adjacent accusations just feel this place. You're like weirdly in the middle. That's why. Because her hair. Oh god, I don't even know what you're saying, dude. I was going to tell her that she's describing Power Rangers. Yeah, Power Rangers are also beautiful men in weirdly tight suits. And perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Instead of like the Infinity Stones, it's just 5 Rockies taped onto a giant golden goblet. Gauntlet! Though you could technically just tape Rocky to a giant golden cup. It would probably achieve the same thing. Oh god. Enjoy. Anyway, man, I don't want to go on hiatus. This sucks. I don't want to do it, but I gotta. And surprisingly flexible for a rock, because it's just flexible to whatever rolls I see. It's because you just have that power. Hi, Cherry. Hello. How are you? I'm doing good. Just being normal. You know, spreading propaganda as one does. Rocky should be part of the Himbo Rangers and date everything. Yeah, you got, you know, he could be a part of the Hanks. Yeah, they're the Hanks. I'm like, is that what their name is? Good God, she screeches a lot. Jesus Christ, lady, calm the fuck down. I'm gonna have to mute that. That's getting screechy. I mean, I'd rock a Power Ranger outfit, especially the Red Ranger. I would be a Power Ranger, but I'm pretty sure I'd explode out of the suit. Alas. Alas. Hey, Phantom Alolo. But yeah, everything should be rigged for Friday. Also, if my stream just randomly dies, it's because I've been having internet issues. I just wanted to get that out of the way. Don't worry, I have decided I'll just keep coming back. No. Burp. But yeah, we're just gonna chat today because I don't want to do anything. I want to just spend time with you guys, talk about the good times, you know, the good times, the bad times, the cheddar times. I don't know. You can finally start the quest to find the door to the light. You don't need to do all that. One break from stream, otherwise your brain. Well, no, I'm not going on hiatus because I need a break. I'm going on hiatus because I'm getting a new job. Like, my job would, like, be in effect by now. Like, hours wise. I'm gonna work in the evening now, which means I'm gonna have to literally like stream during the morning or wait until a shift opens up in the day again. Like, those are my two options. Hi AJ, hello at all. Like, that's literally my issue. It's not that I'm like, oh man, I'm so tired of streaming. I love streaming. I just gotta, but my new shift literally starts next Monday. I keep getting emails like, don't forget. I'm like, I know. Like, just so you know. I'm like, I know. It has been so long since I've started a new job. It's been so freaking long. Like, I'm like, oh, I hate this feeling, you know, because when you first get to a new job, you always have the new job jitters, you know. I hate that. I want to get to the point where I know, because there's the stuff they tell you to do when you first start and the stuff you actually do. Can I have a hug? You know what, sure. Hug. Anyway. You know what, if like, no, I'm not gonna say that. Because I'm a good dragon now. Anyway. Shemmy, since your new shift has been happening, may I pound you, please? You know what, I'll give you that today. Ooh, we have a Catboy Rui. Hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. My name is Semi Enigma. I am an Eldritch Dragon Mom Boss. Thank you so much for joining the organization. You can pick up your badge at the front desk. Is it bad that I just want to have like a collection of Catboys? That's a very normal response. Like, I want to have the Catboys over there, the wolf guys over there, the two dog guys I know over there, and all of the foxes over there. I don't collect dragons, but dragons are cool. Anyway. It's a good dragon lies. Lies. What are you talking about? I'm always a good dragon. Yeah. There's stuff you're supposed to do, the stuff that you were taught to do, and the stuff everyone actually does. Reason why I tell the newbies just to take it slow. Oh god, it was going too fast. To take it slow. It's first couple of weeks at my job. Like, I know the things, I know what most of the job is. I just have to kind of get used to figuring out, I gotta know what their quota is. That's the one thing I don't know. Once I know what their quota is, I have a plan. Didn't you already make a comic about that? Yeah, I did. Will I have to join the Catboy gang? Maybe. I don't think I can handle that. You're adorable as is. We don't need to put cat ears on you. I still got Vincent the Assassin. Hey, Alex, hello at all. How you doing today? I'm doing good. I don't collect dragons. They seem to try and collect me. It's because you're a shiny rock man. You like shiny rooks. Oh, look at that cute little email. It's adorable. Speaking of the guy, oh wait, the second season, I'm working on it. I actually did make progress. I'm on page 10. I finished page 10. It's getting there. I'm not happy, but yeah, I have made some progress. So it's not, I didn't quit. I'm still doing it. I finished page 10 out of like 30. I don't know. Just gotta go get to, yeah, pretty much. How do I feel? Blue, I see. I know the effect of me in the made up. It's already been up. He crashed my stream. I can't help that I listen with greatness. Is that what we're calling it? Keep on, keeping on. Yeah. Like, but at least I gave myself, during my hiatus, I gave myself some homework, so. So that's happening. Let's see, what else should I call it? I don't know. Sweat? The shonen man juice? I don't know what you call it. Saucy oil? I don't know. Let me see. But yeah, I gave myself some homework. Apparently when I get like antsy, I redo my model. Apparently that's just something I do. I'm sorry, what? Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's all fine. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Yep. Toasty. Anyway, people go a lot of fun, so don't get rid of the show. Is it still going?
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Oh, okay. That was weird. Anyhow, is like a new drink juice coming. Wait, what are you deeply worried about? There's nothing to worry about. It's fine. Don't put the TM next to it. Oh my god. I keep remembering. I thought I took my normal pills today so I can continue to remain normal. And somebody gets, oh, the Mentos when she goes to... Man, I have so much Mentos around the house. They're so delicious. They're delicious. We are not making Bashonen juice a thing. This is all Rocky's fault. Don't worry, there's nothing to be concerned about. The Bashonen juice isn't real. It's not real. Yeah. Yes, it's Rocky's fault. Rocky, take responsibility for the chaos in my chat. As the father of my children, you need to be more responsible. Keep your Bashonen juice ideas into your secret folder. No, it's your fault. So who's gonna make her draw the commission? I keep forgetting that people can get me to do stupid shit commissions. Fuck! Sammy, you are placing ideas out here. They're gonna get me in trouble. What do you mean? It's not my fault we have ambiguous children. It's your fault. It takes two to tango. You forgot to take your meds that explains your imaginary the purple Godzilla to fight. Not the purple Godzilla. Man, everybody I know is into one of these niche like hobby things, and I'm into weird shit. I mean, normal shit. Like Nendroids and dolls and that other thing? I don't know. It takes two to tango, yes, but you did the fucking Macarena and said they're mine. That's totally how it works. I have ambiguous children. You get to be the dad because they look vaguely like you. That's how this works. But I think Bashonen juice is colored like the Grimace shake. Honestly, I think Bashonen juice would be blue. I always imagined it would be blue or red with like glitter in it, you know, and I don't know, little fists. little, because like shonens be fighting all the time, you know. Company issued kids situation. My hobbies are Lego, video games, sleeping on Sydney's lap, and she gives my bald head rubs. Yes. Speaking of that, rub. A rub of the bald head. Because I like rubbing bald heads. They're cute. Anyway. What the heck did I walk into? Normalcy? What are you talking about? We are normal. We are normal here. I may or may not have a full collection of Nendroids representing my fave of Fate Grand Order characters. I'm like sexist with my Nendroids. I have mostly male Nendroids from Fate, Tokarambu, Fate, and this other thing. I don't know what that is. My hobbies are screaming into a padded room and baking. Oh boy. Excuse me. God, I hate burping. I'm so sorry. That's not sexist, that's taste. Well, like, I have like 3 female Nendroids, and one of them is a custom I made. Like, one of them is a cute little custom, and she has a harem. She's my cute little, she's like this one little Nendroid who has a harem of other little Nendroids. Oh, I gotta do a good bean. Let me drink water. Oh god, I'm drinking. God. Anyway, who's it for? Okay. Hey, AJ. I thank you for going forth and allegedly going after those KFC employees as I've allegedly instructed you to. You've been doing a great job, you know, actually going after people actually want to be, you know, covered in butter versus that weird McDonald's situation. So continue to go after allegedly KFC employees. Hug, and kiss on the forehead. Luckily, people have enough context to not go wild with the father of my kids comment on Twitch chat. I know there's gotta be questions on Twitter. Well, that's why I don't shade on Twitter. People will take it seriously on there. Like, I keep getting random DMs of people being like, So are you a dude? And I'm like, I don't know. And they're like, what do you mean? I think it was like the same guy who asked me last time. Because like, apparently if you can't see me, I guess I just text like a guy. I don't know. This actually happens all the time. Oh, I love KFC too. I just hate the employees. I feel like everyone was to be custom Nendroid. I love Nendroids. They're like the perfect size. My hobbies are drawing, gym, cooking, reading a lot of books, and 3D printing. 3D printing. Stop dousing people with animal fat, woman. No. You can't make me. I live in America, and in America, I can douse people in as much butter as I want. It's free speech. I probably shouldn't say free speech because then I'll start getting weirdos in my chat. Just respond with you can't see what's below my chest. Like, it's like, so maybe, I don't know. Like, I don't even get offended because I just give off dude energy if you can't see me, I guess. Because so I'll literally say something that'll be like, wait, Semi Enigma's a guy? Or Semi Enigma's a lady? And I'm like, yeah. I think it's because I talk about boobs a lot. Because like, no one ever thinks I'm a lesbian. I guess I don't sexually talk about boobs. I just think they're neat. You know? Let's go, America. No, it's not unless I use sodium. Anyway. Congrats on being an honorary dude, bro. My hobbies are cooking, riddle solving, ranting about lore, and Corn Semi being accidentally risen. That is basically your hobby at this point. Hi, Triple. Hello. Yeah, a salt. Just throwing 1 grain at a time. Doesn't even matter. You're a cool person. I am a cool person. I am cool, amazing, and neat, and full of, I don't know, pudding puree. Yeah, that sounds about right. I have a bunch of these hard candies on my goddamn desk and I can't even eat them. And I want to. But they're just gonna clack around in my teeth. Because I'm like, damn it, why did I open that package? Like a normal person, and now there's so much candy all over my desk. It's everywhere! Alas! My habits include robbery, grand larceny, driving recklessly, tax evasion, and gunpla building. I don't know about that last one, dude. That seems kind of... Don't block me! You said things like you said things like, and I wonder why. Don't be concerned. There's nothing to be concerned about. It's completely normal. It's completely normal. Because for you see, my spine is fine. Goddamn posture. Oh my god, ow. Anyway, stop barking me. I can't believe this. I'm here minding my own business, you know, being an upstanding citizen, and I'm getting bonked. I can't believe this shit. It's funny. How dare you? That's it. I'm canceling Bonkmas this year. I'm canceling Bonkmas. We're like, Shami, what's Bonkmas? It's a holiday that doesn't exist. Anyway. I hate Bonkmas. So it's a very friendly sounding voice mixed with a sensuous supermodel. What? No, I don't. I sound goofy as hell. Except for like that one time I ate too many gushers and I sounded annoyingly sexy. That was annoying as hell. Like, I couldn't sound like the way I was like all like freaking smooth sounding, and I'm like, oh god. Oh, obviously, Shammy's spine is made of tougher stuff. I mean, gotta support the weight of them of her greatness. Yeah. Not the gorge. Oh god, I gotta talk like Goofy on Friday. Why did I let this happen? How did I let this happen? When did I let everything go wrong? How did I let the goof win? Oh my god. God. I'm just like, when I first started being a VTuber, I never thought that Goofy would have such a weird association with me. Timmy's community is officially called the Goof Trip now. No, not the Goof Trip. I'm gonna get sued by Disney. Okay, no, actually, if that actually does happen, I will laugh my fucking ass off if that happens. They'll be like, I'm gonna open my email and it's gonna be an official Disney cease and desist. Like, excuse me, we have noticed that your likeness of our property is too close. Stop cosplaying as our property this instant, Miss Enigma, or else we will have to take further action. And I'm just gonna be like, oh, well. Deep voice. Like, I would laugh. I would literally laugh. I would just be like, oh my god, it's finally happened. And then I will publicize that letter. I'll be like, see, this is why I can't be Goofy no more. Because Disney says I have to stop because I'm too good of a Goofy. So I swear to fucking god, if I ever end up with that, because I know sometimes if a VTuber is like really obsessed with a thing, sometimes they'll have a crossover or get sponsored by them. If I ever somehow get sponsored due to god darn Goofy, I'm gonna scream. I'm just like, no. Butter, yes. Mentos, yes. Disney's Goofy, how did I get here? I'd be surprised if any single individual avoids being sued either by Disney or Nintendo these days. I mean, yeah, they're kind of bored. You forgot the Mickey pun chuckles into the... I'm not doing that. I'm not doing a Mickey impression. I mean, I would get paid, and I'm a sellout, so I would do just about anything for money. So he becomes the new voice of Goof. I will scream! I don't want that! Goofy? I would scream. I would scream. Or even better, I'd be the long dead wife of Goofy. That would be like the worst thing. It was like, we have this Goofy origin story. We would like you to voice the wife of Goofy who dies tragically. And I'm like, oh, well. Oh god, I hope not. I hope that never happens. I don't want an actual official credited crossover with Goofy. I would fucking scream. I'll be like, I'll be the epitome of not like this. Not like this. How much money to give out sticks of trick-or-treaters this year? I mean, normally I give them frozen Snickers, but you know, I'll figure it out. I don't even know if I'm pretty sure a gender bent of Goofy does exist. The way I was assuming the gender bent of Mickey was actually just Minnie, even though we're not supposed to think of it that way. I don't know what they would call female Goofy, because I think he has a real name. I think it's like Goofert or whatever. I don't know, Goofette. Ugh, I don't know, adding et to things always makes it sound terrible, unless it's triple. Because they have Tripette, which sounds cute. People could fight me. Yeah, I'm gonna get fully goofacized on, that sounds like a really... She committed goofacide. That's not funny. That's not funny. That's not funny. That's not funny. I'm a terrible person. I'm a terrible person. No. I need to be normal. What if so? What do you mean? But horse. What do you mean? That's not funny. 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 Why trapette? Because it's cute. Trapette sounds adorable. It also sounds like trapeze. Horses are all no, because isn't that the Uma Musume whatever the fuck? No, I don't want to get into the weird horse game. Didn't have a good sense of humor. I do, but that's beside the point. The Goofy's real name is George Geef? No, it isn't. I'm gonna have to look at Goofy's legal name. What is Goofy's legal name? Let's see. Goofy's... I can't spell. Goofy's... legal... legal... name. Okay, we're going to Wikipedia. Pulls away, puts away Musume's shirt on. Like, it's a cute franchise. I just don't think I'd be able to get into it because of the lack of cute boys in it. I want his legal name. Give me his legal name. Full name is GG Goofy Goof, also known as Hippie Dog, George G. Geef, Goofus D. Dog, Goofy G. Goof, and Super Goof. I'm going home. Oh god. Uma Musume is just My Little Pony for anime fans. No, because there's no unicorns. I thought it was dumb, but now it's my current ADD fixation. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a perfectly good game, but I'm sexist. So, like, I tried to justify it. No, I'm just sexist. Now, if they came out with a running horse game with a bunch of dudes in it, I don't care how shitty it would be, I would pay money. Solely because I just want to see dudes in outfits. Like, I'm 110%. I was hello at all. I did have hello at all. Ooh, that makes it do it. Well, she likes cute things, though. I was about to make a mistake, so sorry. Anyway, how's it going? It's going good. Himbo leveler. Goofy's wife was present in the 1950 cartoons. She was Archie Cunningham's oh, not Archie Cunningham. I'm not sure why that, I don't know why they got rid of Goofy's wife, because, like, she does exist, but I think it's because she probably just looks too much like, you know, Peggy or something. She has a favorite, Bayano Top Gun, but she quit because of how hard it is, but we'll get the merch of her and the Yandere horse still in love. I'm sorry, but horses also just have the best names. Race horses will have the best fucking names. You'll be like, you know, you'll think they're like, oh, let's get them, like, nice normal names, and then they'll literally be like, you know, like, Body Slam Jones or something, and it would make complete sense. Like, it looks like a very interesting game, and, like, and it's not even, like, terrible because it's not allowed to be, but, like, hey, P Falcon, hello at all. Am I back? Oh. Hi. I told you guys I was having internet problems. I told you. Anyway, the pull rate is awful. Damn. Twitch is being a pain in the ass. Ah, I see. Yeah, but thought it was my internet. No, it's me. He was like, oh no, I smell copyright infringement. I told you. Disney's after me. They're like, we gotta stop her before the Goofy. They're like, Goofy, not Goofy, but Disney got wind of my Goofy ASMR on Friday. Like, we've gotta stop her. She's too powerful. She'll steal the Goofy from the Goofy copyright. We have to create a spin-off for something with horse guys based on American race horses. Dang it. Never mind. I'm gonna be a good dragon today. We're being a good dragon today. Techno Satan taking one more crack before you go. That bitch. I have to make a PNG for Techno Satan. Mickey Mouse send me is a going Goofy ASMR. No, because now I want to make the meme. You know when they're whispering in George Bush's ear, he's like, she started the Goofy ASMR. That is not funny. That is not funny. You doing what? Get out of here. Goofy was semi-enigma on Spotify and Apple Music. Someone get me out of here. Yeah, no, kind of like I thought the pun horse names was a joke. My friend mentioned hoof-hearted, but then I looked it up and it's like, yeah. I was into My Little Pony, but like, that's different. You know, that's an older franchise, you know? Like, sorry, I was having a mental problem because I'm like, if you have it, I think there's a reason that they made all the horses girls, because the minute you make a bunch of guys horses, there's literally just one specific thing that kind of has to happen, and that's wrong. Because people are weird about horses, specifically hate male horses. So I'm like, maybe we should not make a male version of whatever horse run girl game, you know? Nick's mentioned me doing a voice ASMR, but no one wants to hear sexy things from Tommy. I mean, you never know. This is what you get for buttering me, sister. I mean, you know what? We're not going to talk about My Little Pony. Because I'm being a good dragon today. Anyhow. You can tell which horse is male and which is female in real life because the character design. I don't think like a ribbon or something on their horse ear or something that's blue or pink or something, or something's on whatever side. I think I heard about that. But like, I don't know. I just want to see a bunch of dudes running. 110%. I just want to see a bunch of dudes running. See, there's this. Not the horse dongle. Anyway. Right ear, male, left, female. Oh, okay. My horse boy candidate is Sweet Kiss. My brain literally just conjured an image. I'm a terrible person. Anyway. They're famous for when the horse got a new jockey and the jockey died in the latter half of the race, and Sweet Kiss won, making him the only jockey to win a race after death. Damn, that's horrible. But also kind of sweet. Real song, real funny. No. See, I heard they added it to the lore, so the lore reason to all the horsewomen is just, hey, it's attractive. Like, don't bonk me. I'm not being naughty. I'm being normal. Shut up. But like, oh my god. Well, like, technically making all the characters young women, girls, basically, is kind of the safest way to do it. Because the minute you make them anything else, the perverts still are here, but they're a little less likely if you make them like a bunch of teen and tween girls. You know, well, shit. Well, now this is gonna look awful. Yeah. Whereas part Sweet Kiss got the nickname of Sweet Kiss of Death. After that, it never got to race again. I'm not gonna lie, if they basing a dude off of that would be really funny. He'd be so depressed. He'd probably have like a little charm of his of the dead jockey, you know, with little skull for a head. Like, I would totally draw this horseman, but I'm not going to because I'm a good dragon. Because the first thing I do is draw him normally. The second thing I do is draw him normal for real. You know? What are you talking about? I'm not lying. I'm not a bad dragon. I'm a good dragon. Shut up. This always happens to me. When Sammy look like that, I don't know. You're good. No! Triplets, don't enable me to draw normally. I mean, don't enable me to draw not normally because I gotta stay on brand. I only got 2 more days. Well, 1 more day after this. I'm not gonna draw a beautiful horseman called The Sweet Kiss of Death. Because then people will think I'm a part of the Musume fandom and I'm not. I can't just be like, here's my Musume, Uma Musume OC. He's a boy. He's depressed. He's a depressed horse boy because his rider died, and he's upset about it. And he's like, but they resurrected him and put him in a beautiful man body because science or some shit. Teehee. I would get roasted alive. Look on a Sith coat. Do it now. What do you mean, what? I checked more about the horse and apparently, that was his only race? That is so sad. The one time. It's on nailing. It's calling you on the bullshit before you go back on set. First of all, no one needs to call me out on anything because 1, I'm not doing it. 2, I'm a good dragon. 3, I'm a normal good dragon. Shut up. Besides, I've already sworn off making OCs for franchises I'm not actually a fan of. That's why we just keep getting Dr. Seuss characters. Because of the Dr. Seuss fandom doesn't like Dr. Seuss, they just like the Onceler. They don't even like Horton Hears a Who. It's kind of hello at all. It took me a while to get past past the ads, but hello, indeed hello. Is that my sister? Hi Vashti, I'm being normal as is tradition. How are you? What you doing? This is my next to last stream before hiatus and the goofy situation. But how are you? Your lips say one thing and your hands draw another. First of all, you can't even see my hands, so slander. It is slander. Again, no, because I am normal. You're blushing. That's a first of all, it's a routine. I'm not doing this on my own accord. No. Something tells me about to get buttery, so probably. I'm trying to be a good dragon today. You guys are not making this easy for me. I'm trying to be good. It's not called normal, it's a routine. Finally, it's over. Anyway, I'm back to normal, so people can stop thinking I'm being a plave. Water. Anyway, what was I talking about? I forgot what I was talking about. I keep looking at this candy and I'm like, I want to eat the candy, but I cannot eat the candy because it is hard candy and it's just gonna be clacking around. Anyway, fandoms. Yeah, I'm not a part of the horse girl fandom, so I can't make an OC for it. Let's go. I'm making you a cute Halloween thing. What are you doing? Vashti, what are you doing? I'm sure. How do you handle October? Because if I'm on hiatus, I'll see if I can do like a Saturday stream or something. That. Okay, because sometimes Vashti, you say wholesome, and then before you know it, there's nipple tassels. So I always need to know these things. Anyway, speaking of, I want to do I want to make an ice cream? No, that's work. I don't want to make an ice. I might make one. Fuck. I might make one later. I don't know. Anyway, also get out of here. Look, ask her about that, not me. I'm over here being the queen of say-so, a very normal, wholesome dragon, and people over there pervin, I say. And I'm just being like, oh my god, I'm like basically a pure maiden over here. What are you guys doing? Like the other day, I was being a pure maiden. I was being adorable. And then the next thing you know, Triple being a pervert. Triple's like, Sammy, you need to Google this thing. And when I did, it was weird. I'm telling you, I don't know where I went wrong. Fickle, I'm not fickle. How dare you? Not gonna lie, I forgot next month is October till earlier. Yeah. I forgot to, actually. I'm the queen of everything non-say, so when she's in denial, I'm not in denial. The queen of city, so you sit on your throne of lies. Throne of lies? Slander. You went wrong by looking up. First of all, I was looking up at clouds or something. Maiden, yes, pure as debatable. How dare you? I'm the only one saying so here. I mean, that's beside the point. That's beside the point. I'm at least say so in theory. Hey, Majin, hello at all. I googled this thing someone told me to do, and it was weird. Man, this is the internet. Everything's weird. Oh my god. Hi, Gibbous the two. Hello. Here for the first time viewer here. What's your vibe? I don't have a vibe, but I do have a vibe. Unless your bee fell over. I think your bee's drunk. But anyway, hello. My name is Semi Enigma. I am an Ultra Dragon Mom Boss. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am normal. How are you? Anyway. Explain how the older sister is pure and the younger sister is the queen of lust. How? First of all, that sounds like a you problem. Me being a virtuous maiden of utter purity could never ever think of anything so crass as whatever you're doing. I am the purest sibling. I don't even know what, I don't know, dongles even are. That's a really fun word to say though. Dongle. Anyway. Like, someone had to tell me what caked up even meant, because I thought it was like someone had a lot of abs. Because, you know, abs look like bread. And bread's basically cake. Therefore, caked up. But apparently, that is not what caked up even means. I feel ashamed. Anyway. Yeah, okay, show me your sketches. First of all, my completely say-so sketches are, they're supposed to be top secret. And, they weren't even me. No. First of all, Triple, you've been getting a little pervy lately, so I don't know about that. You've been getting a little saucy over there. Anyway, I'm pretty good with my sketches lately. My low and correct buzzer. How dare you? I can't believe this. All the slander. You speak. Yes, you have. Triple's been pervin. Hashtag triple pervin. Bread is not cake. I will not take this letter. Bread is cake. It is. Bread is basically cake. You know? Like, it has sugar in it. And sugar is basically, you know, the yeast is sugar. And sugar is in bread. Which means bread is cake. Yes. Bread is cake, and that's my final answer. Bread is cake. Oh my god. Oh my god. Someone at work is just like, Semi, you have a bad take. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like a hot dog and a taco are both sandwiches. And they're like, what? I'm like, they're sandwiches. And they're like, they're not sandwiches. I'm like, yes, they are. Because you can make a taco and a hot dog out of a loaf of, out of a slice of bread. If you can make it out of a slice of bread, it's a sandwich. And that includes pitas. And they're like, get out of here. You can't. I'm like, if you try hard enough, you can turn a slice of bread into a pita. So, a pita is also a sandwich. How low can you go? What do you mean? What do you mean how low can I go? That's completely normal. That's madness. What do you mean? Everything's just a sandwich. Everything's a sandwich or a soup. Unrelated question. How do you make your tea? I make my tea with an electric kettle. So I first boil water, and then I will take my tea bag, and I will basically pour, once the tea is done boiling, I will go ahead and steep the tea bag in the boiling water for like 4 to 5 minutes. After that time, I will take out the tea bag, hold it above the tea for it to drain without squeezing it, discard tea bag, place in 1 teaspoon of honey, and enjoy my tea. That is how I make tea. Anyway. Hey Axel, hello, how are you? I'm being normal. How are, like, I hope you're doing good. I'm sorry, what? Why is everything a sandwich? Everything's a sandwich. Oh my god, they've joined the organization. You can pick up your badge at the front desk. And yet you still think food is either comes in soup or sandwich? Yes. Because for you see, my dear sister, he is a soup. Anyway. Hi, Happy, how you doing? Tea is a soup. Let me like sorry. She's trying to drive us mad with Eldritch Lock. But it makes sense though. It makes sense. If it is solid, it is a sandwich. And if it is liquid, it is a soup. That it makes sense. Everything is like, you must expand your mind. You must expand your mind and understand everything's just a sandwich. That's it. I'm diving into the ocean. Is Elliot hurt you? She's actually mad. But why? Why get mad at the truth? And for those of you who are wondering, well, what about things that are not in bread? Those are obviously sandwiches. They just have yet to be turned into them, because all you have to do is add bread to them and they're sandwich. What French fry then? French fry is sandwich. French fry is sandwich because it is not soup. Oh my god. Come on, you guys. I'm trying to expand your minds here. I'm trying to give you the gift of eldritch enlightenment. Accept the truth. And if you're wondering, butter is a soup. Anyway. But it's okay. It's okay. Accept the truth. Expand your mind. Join me in the nirvana of eldritch knowledge. No, she speaks the truth. Let our prophets speak. I feel like Alice, why? Because I've told you the unspeakable truth that everything's a sandwich or a soup. The only thing expanding is the blind rate you bring with your heresy. Look. This isn't my fault that humans have decided to only create 2 things of eat when it comes to food. Semi's lies. Naturally, as she breathes. That's it. I'm starting a holy crusade. I'm gay. Holy. I mean, look. This isn't my fault. I'm not even from this dimension. But when I came to this dimension, I realized humanity has only created 2 things: sandwich and soup. That's not my fault. That's not my fault. You guys did this. You guys did this. I didn't do shit. Like, tell me, what is this? It's like I never left the fucking straitjacket. Look. It's okay. One day you will realize the truth. And when you do, you'll realize that steak dinner It's just a sandwich. I'm dying. But you must understand, chat. You must understand. You cannot resist the enlightened thinking. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna say this on my last day of work. And together, soup and sandwich, they are delicious. They are delicious, actually. I'm done. I'm gonna start right. Look, man. Yeah, it's not my fault. Oh, I got one of the food. Where is the butter in these triple butter is a soup. Sleeping over this. Butter's a soup. Anyway. Join me, brothers and sisters, and we ride at dawn against the great deceiver. Yeah, cereal's just cold soup. Yeah. So it's only, how is this only my fault? How is this my fault? Humans made this. And Mentos? Mentos is a sandwich. It's encased, so it's a sandwich. Anyway. Oh man. Just remember, if you're adding a sauce to something, you're adding soup. So yes. Ketchup, mustard, relish. They're all soups. Yeah, sadly I'm going on hiatus because I'm starting a new job. And the hours are in the evening, which is when I normally stream. But once I get settled at my new job, I'll start streaming again. A minty anomaly no one can explain. What? No, a Mentos is a sandwich. Mentos is a sandwich. Anyway. Someone's gonna kill. Somebody's cussing this year. Sephiroth with the horny window mask. No. Let me out of the right. No, you like it in there. No matter what happens, remember, chat is secretly into it. Butter is a soup reminds me when I saw the YouTube video of someone who cooked a chicken breast in butter and herbs, and the result was, if you can believe it, a very buttery chicken. Yeah, that makes sense. I rebuke the culinary falsehood. Did I mention I love you guys today? I love you. Like, some people do not understand that this is my love language. Slowly driving people insane is my love language. They'll be like, that's not what that is. Yes, it is. Oh my god. You're like, Sherry, that can't be true, no. Everything can't just be boiled down to a sandwich or a soup. Lies. Lies. Just falling to your knees in the middle of the square, screaming like, nah! It can't be true. And I'm like, but it is. But it is. Search your mind, search your heart. Everything is a sandwich or a soup. This has the same energy as the ocean is soup. The ocean is a soup. But like, it actually is though. Like, the ocean is also a soup. A nasty soup. But a soup nonetheless. It's just a little too salty. It's probably because of all that. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that because I'm a good dragon. Boss, why is the soup buttery looking? It's a soup. Try it. It's good. Trust me, bro. The funny part, she's not wrong. Exactly. Once saw an official scientist state that serotonin is saucy in texture. So in other words, serotonin is a soup. Woman, I've kept my sandy intact. Thank you. Not for long. Anyway. Chat, I think I made it work. It's for the greater good. You guys need to expand your thinking. If we were going to make all the crazy food takes, then I shall bring one that turns a lot of people insane. I eat ketchup with pasta and it tastes... What the fuck? Azure, what the hell? No! 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 Me! Hello, hello. Welcome in. How are you? She's not technically wrong, but I don't like that she's right. like the fact that like cold cold soup is a thing. Just throws everything completely out of whack. You're going okay? That's good. I put pepper on toast. Oh, that sounds like that'd be pretty good, actually. That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. Yeah. What do I want for dinner today? I might just order something. And if you are curious, pizza is a sandwich. Anyway. See, I knew you guys are going. But ketchup? Why? Why? Honey, why? Why ketchup? Why? I could not. Cold soup, hot Kool-Aid. This world is crazy. Oh my god, ew, who drinks hot Kool-Aid? That sounds nasty. That sounds so nasty. And yet, I kind of want to try it. I got one thing that might throw people off. Please share it. Let's go. You lunatic. Ellie eats pizza and cup ramen with ketchup. Oh. Why? Reminds me of the time that we ate the imported grass to find the perfect pen for your pet cow. Oh my god, that was so funny. I remember that. Buttered toast, Ed and Eddie. I love Ed and Eddie. Ed and Eddie. Yeah, we ate a squirrel. We ate the squirrel sandwiches. That was funny. Someone should make a family tree of food. They should, but there's only 2 members, which is soup and sandwich. Anyway. Because we already use ketchup on a lot of food, so why waste money on pasta sauce when ketchup can fill the same role? You are so lucky I'm not Italian, honey. Oh my god. I'm leaving because I know an Italian and he actively rages about ketchup. I know him in IRL, so that's why, you know, yeah. Her comfort food? That's cute but disgusting. Anyway. Let's go. British beans on toast. Ew. Ketchup was originally made with fish? Well, I do remember fish oil. Well, fish oil and fish sauce are surprisingly good, actually. I like adding them to random things. Like curry, or pot roast, or that one ramen dish I had, or like that chocolate bread. Anyway, moving on. This is getting derailed fast. Okay, not like we had a point, but we could have. Fun fact, Ed and Eddie was actually made from a bet the creator lost. Really? I didn't know that. Like, Ed, and Eddie is such a fascinating series in my opinion. I like the squiggly art style. I like the fact that, I don't know, it's weird, but I've always liked it. If you're wondering, my favorite is Double D, because if, you know, he needs help. That boy needs help. But my second favorite is Big Ed. Simply because he's just so dumb. He's so cute. My favorite cartoon ever? My favorite... I think like my favorite like cartoon from Cartoon Network specifically? Wait, did they make a pup named Scooby-Doo? I don't know if they did or if that was another network. But I loved a pup named Scooby-Doo. I loved music that from Identity is very cute. You dare to mock the son of a shepherd! Oh my god, Rolf is so cute. Rolf was like, I liked Rolf because you couldn't quite figure out where the hell he was from, because he's like an amalgamation of like a lot of like Eastern European nonsense. I love him. That, no, also weirdly enough liked Plank. Just the Plank. Just the Plank. I like Plank. Rolf's VA is Goku? No? No, I did not need to know that. I'm gonna scream. God damn it. I just photoshopped Goku's hair onto Rolf. Help me. Oh my god. The close knowledge. The close knowledge. Oh boy. Universe has opened up many doors for that boy. They did. The hat of discipline. You do live in a cave. He has so many great one-liners. He really does. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I was working on 9.0 a little bit. I think you're gonna hate her. I think you're gonna hate my girl. Because, well, she's fundamentally different from this. So. You love 9.0? Yeah, but you've only seen the boobs. Turbo's only seen the boobs. He's just like, yep, this is good. Nah, I'm kidding. He's seen like a good chunk of it. Zake, and this is going farther beyond Super 2. 9.0 is not like the other girls. Yeah. I do like it. Can't wait to see her. I think it'll be great. Away you the flesh. Oh my god. Like, I like 9.0. I've had to tone down some things. Don't worry, the boobs will be the same size because they're always the same size. No matter what anyone says, the boobs have never grown. They've always been the exact same size. Anyway. Oh, I keep forgetting that people don't realize. I should be back here. They at least know what I'm talking about. These have always been the same size. So, what do you mean you're curious now? Curious about what? What are you curious about? Because I spend so much time so close to the camera, I keep forgetting that some people will not realize I have huge boobs. They'll just be like, oh shit! We love consistency? Yeah, of course. I am always consistent. What are you talking about? But yeah, so I have worked on 9.0. So I've done that. There will be some updates, a little bit of tweaking to the outfit just to make it a little bit more consistent. Semi, put those away. Damn, fine, jeez. Can't believe those. He's like, ah, get those out of my face. I'm impressed. Boy VA, hello, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. We're talking about my 9.0 because I can't stop myself. One day there's gonna be like a 20.0. Hi y'all, I'm being normal today. How are you? You fool. But like, yeah, people kind of forget my boobs are huge. Dragon Boy, you didn't know? You didn't know? This is my 8th motto. This is my 8th motto. So, motto with a T. Model. This is my 8th model. Actually, technically, this is 8.2. This is 8.2. I'm working on 9.0 after this. Basically, for me, a new model is anytime I change, I draw it from scratch and re-rig it from scratch. So, can I even... I can't show you guys, like, a part of it without it spoiling things, because girl ain't dressed right now. But I did make underwear for once, so, you know, not going commando for once, isn't that great? Like, but yeah, so so we're doing 9.0, updating a little bit, re-rigging. You guys are gonna hate it. You're gonna hate 9.0 because she is gonna look distinctly different from the way I look now, because my style has changed a little bit. So I gotta redo a couple of things, you know. And even if you hate it, remember, just like every time I do a new model, I do what I want. I mean, you say that, but then there's gonna be like the same 3 guys who are like, I liked your old model, and I'm like, I don't care. To be fair, I barely notice them anymore because I enjoy talking more than the boob. Like, the boob thing has always been actually funny because even though it's a joke, I think since my 4.0, the boobs have actually always been the same size. But because people don't see them very often, sometimes they forget. Like, the boobs and like the face have always actually been the same. But the face is actually going to change, and I'm pretty sure people just don't like that. But the face will change, especially the eyes. The eyes are going to change a lot because, well, it's about time. You know, it's about time. But I'll be as expressive as I always am because I like the way I rig my face. I like the way I rig my face. So that's probably not gonna change at all. So there's that. Like, I like the way I rig my face. I might update my outfit a little bit, because as much as I love this outfit, it's mostly the accessories I'm gonna change. Just a little bit. Just to make things a little bit more coherent, you know? Oh, and even better, I'm gonna have wings! Isn't that great? So people can stop thinking about goddamn cow and demon and shit. I'm gonna finally have my wings. Because the reason I don't have wings now is because my hair is a little bit too big, so I had to kind of condense my hair a little bit. On a scale of 1 to 10, how expressive your face will be? It'll be like, I don't know, 8? Because I don't have, nor do I use V-Bridger. So I'm like 8. I'm like an 8. And I'll probably continue to be an 8. Hey, dragon wing buddies! I do like my wings, by the way. My new wings are gonna look so cool, and no one will give a shit. But me! Wings probably won't stop the demon accusations. Yeah, probably not. They'll be like, oh my god, who's this amazing demon lady? And I'm like, well, shit. No one's ever gonna guess I'm just a dragon. But I do love my wings, though. I had to, I personalized them, so, because some people have seen a little bit of a sneak peek when I was drawing it last week. Sorry, I thought I heard something. Did I hear something? No. Oh, never mind, it's just a roommate. Anyway, as long as you don't, wreck my nest with your hair and get rid of my spot. No, honey, you're fine, you're fine. Your spots will be intact. Anyway. Sorry, I was looking at my other screen. To be fair, originally I thought you were a kaiju. Well, yeah. Like, I can understand how people mistake me for a lot of things. I'm sure your wings would be lovely. Yeah, it's gonna be funny, because even though I'm gonna have wings, we're probably not gonna see them half the time. I mean, someone literally told once, hey, Dragon Boy, are you a demon? And I'm like, I feel like my name should make it obvious. Obviously, your name is a lie. Dragon actually, you might be a Komodo or whatever. Hey, Dragon Boy, you a demon? To be fair, my name also doesn't say dragon or demon, so I can also understand. I mean, what's wrong with being a demon? Yeah, I do like my wings. My wings look really cool. They definitely feel like they're mine. I like them a lot. I fully understand if people still don't understand my dragon. Because my name does not say dragon. My Semi-Enigma does not sound like a dragon name. In fact, what is, like, if you heard the name Semi-Enigma and you didn't even know what I looked like, what would you even think of? Just showing the discard? Oh, good. I'm like never in there, but cool. Yeah, the wings will get lost among your hair. Yeah, that's actually the #1 reason I don't have wings, is because of my hair, but I've solved that issue for the most part. Eldritch from the Enigma part, I would think pillow. I can't believe this. I like to say Eldritch being like Cthulhu. Fuck that guy. But yeah, like the Enigma definitely does help. Shapeshifter, probably. Kaiju, LOL. It could have been a kaiju. I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think that was an option. But then again, like weirdly, oh, that was a little shake there. I know a couple of kaiju actually. So, that's the Enigma no one can tell you. Like, to be fair, me being a dragon was an actual afterthought. Because when I first drew this character, because I came up with even though I've been like Semi-Enigma for like 20 years, me being a dragon is the newest development. I've never actually been a dragon in anything. I've always been like a sorceress or something. I've never actually been a dragon. I've been a fox, a sorceress, and strangely enough, a genie. Like, when I first became semi-enigma, I was a genie. So me being a dragon is only a 3-year-old concept. Like 3.5 years. I thought you were a normal businesswoman. Yeah, I can see that. And see, it is no enigma why we follow Semi. This because the butter is the soup. Yes, butter is the soup. That's like, yeah, like the very first actual like Semi character was a genie. Like, I was like a genie for like 10 years. No, genie, not genius. I could never be a genius. Yeah, I was a genie. Same like skin color, except my eyes were blue for a long time. Purple didn't even become my signature color until later. But yeah, I was a genie for a really long time, and then I became like a fox randomly, like a kitsune. But it was like some of you know about the one kitsune alternative I had that one time and never again. But yeah, that's also new. I was another type of fox. Her name was Miyobu. And Miyobu was like my favorite type of character for a while. And then like and then I discovered VTubers and I'm like, I want to be a VTuber, and then I didn't realize what kind I could have been, because being a fox VTuber didn't even cross my mind, and I didn't think genie was viable because I haven't really seen any, and I wanted to have horns. Long story short, the reason I'm a dragon is because I wanted to have horns. I should probably read my chat. Let's see. I mean, Kaijo can be an eldritch being. Is Godzilla? Yeah, Godzilla Ultima. Nine-tailed fox. I mean, I'm never doing that again. Are you sure you're not dragon genie? I don't think that's a thing. Let's see, genie Semi would be a massive troll who would grant your wishes in the worst way possible. This is very true. Hi Nixie Bear, hello, welcome in. Yeah, this is what I'm like. How are you doing? As you can see, I'm very Chad energy. Super Chad energy. But yes, we meet again, hello. That's the joy of being an eldritch shape-shifting creature. You can be anything that you want, so you can become a phoenix nest. I can't. Could be Gina. Hey Uni, hello. But yeah, like like when I first started, I don't even know why I chose dragon, to be quite honest, because anyone who's seen my 1.0, that does not say dragon, that says cow. Even if I kept gaslighting people about it. And I didn't want to be a cow solely because I thought if you're gonna be a cow, you have to be nice. And because I'm not nice, that's why I didn't become a cow. I almost did though. I've seen a genie streamer once, so I sort of see what you mean. Yeah, I've seen like, no, I only know of one. He has like blue skin. He's like the only one I know of. Doing grand switches every single day. But like, I don't know why, like, because I also didn't even think I could just be a human. Or like, because again, the other type of character I tend to like to roleplay as is just a sorceress lady, but I think it's because I thought that would be boring if I was a sorceress. Even though I love sorcery, I love alchemy, I actually do love those things. I love magic. You know, studying magical history is a actual hobby of mine. You fool! Anyway, but I never considered that, you know? I've seen angry cows, so they can be both. I really thought it wasn't an option. Like, it's really funny. I've actually always been a dragon all my life, honestly. Back then though, it wasn't Dragon Boy. Instead, it was Dragon Daddy. Don't ask me why someone else gave me the name and it stuck. Really, you don't want to be Dragon Daddy now? Sorry. It's just like Look, I was making the joke earlier that people can call me daddy now because apparently I give daddy energy. So yes, I am the daddy Chad. Feel free to call me daddy, father, papa, whatever works. Let me stop. I'm being a good dragon today. I'm at this very moment a bunny cocktail waitress. I hate myself. What do you mean? That sounds cute. That sounds cute. Well, I mean, angry is one way to go explain the cow knocking down a farmer in protest of just asking to move. I mean, that makes sense. Like, I did not even think about it. No, it became too cringe for me. Besides, I'm too submissive to be a daddy. What do you mean? You can have submissive daddies. That sounds cute. For those of you who are wondering, I do not lean one way or the other, no matter what anyone says. People being like, I don't know, you seem kind of dumb to me. And I'm like, I could be, but then I would just end up bullying. It's so degrading. What do you mean? It's not degrading. It's cute. There's nothing wrong with being cute. Anyway. Technically, you're art daddy for a lot of us. I am a mama and a papa. You categorize me as a stealth top because Triple, my darling baby brother, that's exactly what you are. You're like 95% bottom and like 5% top. But that's just the way it is. Listening to this combo while learning on how to make music is truly an experience. And I just woke up 30 minutes ago. Good morning to you. Or good evening? I don't know. Good time zone to you. Yeah, and then there's Buko. Last time you said it was 10% top. Whoa! Whoa, Triples. Look, these things change. Change is a part of life. You have to accept that. So now you're just 5% top. At least it's still there, you know? At least you got some top energy. I'm always like technology. I always like technology, so the AI thing was a no-brainer. But now I've been getting into magic mixed with technology, so now I'm going to be an undead magic construct. Ooh, magical zombie baby. Cool. I'm looking up music sheets. I'm just looking up. God damn it. I'm just looking up magic sheets and currently trying out tuba. I kept hearing daddy in the background. Sorry, reading is hard. I'm so glad Cosmic Entity just makes this. To be fair, I do create things on the regular. It's market fluctuations. Sounds about right. Don't cry, Triple. Your top energy still exists. For now. I will not discuss which way I swing. Like, the problem with me is I like bullying people too much, and that I think that accidentally makes me top adjacent. I'm not like submissive either. I can be, but the problem is like it's weirdly complicated with me because number one, I'm an old woman, and number two, it has to be very specific for it to work for me. Excuse me? Excuse you? You're excused. Yes, Triple for now. Anyway, I need a top, no bottom. I am Dodge Ram, as you should be. Like, I think there's only like 2.5 guys I can think of that like can top me. One is solely by accident, and I don't know how it keeps happening. Well, the other guy, it makes sense because he's just like that. Listen, you're never told. You're never told. Won't have to be fun. Techno bottom. Ew. What are you, Jack? What are you doing? Anyway. But like, for the most part, because every single time some guy is like, "Oh, well, I'm totally you gotta take me seriously, because you know, because I'm a man," and I'm like, honey, are you okay? Yeah. I could make a pun, but nope. Oh. All you ever get from me is a handy. I'm getting out of here. But no, it's like, I can be very comforting to people, you know? But like every single time, some guy literally is just like, especially when they hear that I'm 8'6", you know, like, because I'm also very tall, which intimidates some people. Which, fun fact, the one guy who I just call sir because I don't know, I just do. He's like shorter than me, and he also throws me by the horns. So there's that. But it's very much like you kind of have to, I don't know. You have to deal with my trollness. If you can't deal with me being a troll, it's never gonna happen. Tall women have incredibly attractive though. Yeah, we are. Like, that's the thing. If you cannot handle me at my troll, then you can never have me at my submissive, you know? Because they'll be like, there's a difference between a troll and a brat, you know? And if you think I'm a brat, it's just not gonna work. Like, it's not, because like brats want to be put in their place. A troll just wants to be a jerk to you. And I am the latter. I like making fun of people. I like bullying people. You know, I like making people cry because it's adorable, you know? Hashtag allegedly. Allegedly. You see, I'm 5'6". I'm a tiny bitch. Oh, you're so small. You're so small. You're cute. You're cute. I'm a gentle dom just because I have to take care of partners in typical voice of reason and order. Yeah, makes sense. Some people joke about me being a bottom since I'm small and nice. I can't see it though. You're like, you have like top energy, like 100% though. Semi trolling is the way more tolerable than my younger siblings growing up, because at least it's funny. Well, yeah, I am funny. They target anyone who wants to ruin their day for no reason. Yeah, so I'm pure bottom. Honestly, Dragon Boy, I kind of gathered that by your Twitter. You're like 120% bottom. I always have to just like avoid you because I'm like, man, I want to bully him so badly, but I don't want to hurt his feelings. You know, he's a sensitive bottom. I just learned some random facts. Give me those random facts. The founder of Hershey was supposed to be on the Titanic. Oh no, bullet dodged, or was it? I like snuggles, and you can get oh, I gotta do a care combo. I stretch. Ow. I don't know what my posture's doing, and I drink water. I like snuggles, and if you can't get cuddly with your homies, are they even your homies? Don't need no top or bottom when you get some good snugs. Yum yum yum. Are you funny? Are you truly funny? I am hilarious. We almost got no chocolate. I mean, technically. You can blame me with consent, everyone else has. But yeah, but I gotta be a good dragon though. I gotta be a good dragon. Because otherwise I'll come after you. You don't understand. How do I even have top energy? Actually, you just kind of do. It's hard to explain. It's hard to explain. You just do. It's kind of like how like Triple's just made a bottom energy. He just is. Let's see. I mean, don't press X. How dare you? Not to be rude, but any chocolate peoples. But it should have been the founder of Nestle on the boat for any reason. For many reasons. Yeah, I get you. Random fact out on the toilet. Oh god. Bully me if you want, but don't cry when I don't serve you drinks. Don't worry. I won't need that. Anyway. Let me be good. I have to be good today. God damn it. See, I don't think somebody's ever bullied me except that one time you stole my pants. Yeah, I think that's as far as it went. You're a good dragon. Funny, aren't you? Self-proclaimed. Who said I was evil? I never said I was evil. I'm not evil at all. I'm a good dragon. Hello, hey there, Neon. No, God. Let me see if I can read this properly. Neon, Yaminai, welcome in. My name is Semi Enigma. I am an Elder Dragon Mom Boss. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you today? How are you? Do I follow? Yeah, I do follow you. How you doing? You see here? You keep throwing me under the bus because Triple, you like it under there. Anyway. Is it because I accidentally reached you so much? Yes. Hi, Raptor Jack. Hello at all. It's been a while since I've hopped into one of your streams, and I'm kind of sad that you're going on hiatus. Although I hope you are having a good break from streaming. Don't worry, I'll be back soon. I promise. I'm 6'1", but treated like the baby in the family because of my older sisters. It happens. I keep telling them, I am not baby. It's okay, baby. You can be baby at 20 foot tall. It's been a while. It has been a while. How about that? I think being a top model comes from confidence and you handle stuff. Yeah. Hey, Rin, hello. I'm gonna miss you too. How are you? Got a raid and a red dash because I'm hungry. Thank you very much for coming by. If you want to, since you're gonna go ahead and go, thank you very much. I hope you have a delicious food. If you're coming to stay in and hanging out with me, we're just gonna be just chatting, talking about random stuff, I guess. Damn it, you have a point. Why? It's okay, honey. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with being taken care of. Let's see, I'm doing all right. Just got done watering plants. Good, good, good. I usually water my plants. I water my plants on Friday. Same 5'11", but I still get treated like a baby by my older sister and brother and Ellie. Like, honestly, for me, it's because I'm used to taking care of people. So that's the other reason. Sometimes when people try to just, like, you know, I do not water plants. I water plants. I can use coffee right now. Get some coffee. Timmy's going to hiatus to finish pulling the final touches on her Sephiroth costume. First of all, if I'm ever Sephiroth, I can't do it because I'd literally just be 110% cleavage. We can't be doing that. I refuse to. I would refute the bottom, but I confided you too much. Well, don't worry, Triple. Even if you're not a bottom for everyone, you're a bottom for me. Let me stop. I'm a terrible person. So it's not exactly where I want to be, but at least I can find comfort in... What the fuck? Hello there, Vast Error. Welcome in, welcome in. My name is Semi Enigma. I'm Eldritch Dragon Mom Boss. Thank you so much for joining the organization. You can pick up your badge at the front desk. Anyway. You're so cute. Look at him with you. Okay, here's the thing. It'd be fine if I had 6 older brothers, but 6 older sisters is definitely gonna get me things. Look, people underestimate older women. Like, I know older women are like a freaking punchline half the time, but you can't sleep on older women, man. I mean, you could. You could. However, you will become a blanket. Anyway. Oh, goodness. I don't know, like, it's the funniest thing to me because, like, again, I don't necessarily try to enforce any type of top or bottom nonsense. I don't really care whatever you are. Just understand, I will make fun of you. But I do it out of love. I tease, I bully out of love. Because remember, if I hate you, I will refuse to talk to you. Because I'm too old to waste my time. Let's see. One thing I get out of this is free snuggle snacks and being doted on. People should be fine with getting doted on, you know? I gladly be the blanket. Good boy. Anyway. The demand for older women has increased since the pandemic. So I'm just like, wait a minute. Every time I mention older women, it's just like, just so you know. I will accept becoming the blanket if it will make them happy. So you're just my older brother, sweet. JK. I can be older brother. Hi there. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for the resubscribe. How you doing, honey? But no, I do tend to I like taking care of people. It's okay. You're usually on time, so it's okay to be late every once in a while. I'm doing late. You're fine. You're fine. You remind me of my mom in a lot of like good ways. She's funny and always loved to tease me. So that's for that. Yeah, I tell people all the time that like when I first started kind of being a little bit known, I told people that I'm not sexy mommy, I am unsexy mom, and they're like, what do you mean? And I'm like, I'm not the gets you to do pervy things. I'm the okay, you said you were gonna do thing. Did you do your homework today? Did you drink water? Don't tell me you didn't eat food. Go eat food. Like, I'm that. You know? Because I understand sometimes people just need some emotional support, you know? Like, but I will not, no trauma dumping on me though. I had to tell somebody like recently, I'm like, he's like, I'm about to trauma dump. And I'm like, bitch, don't. I'm like, I'm having a bad time. I cannot handle your emotional garbage right now. Put a cap on that shit. Like, I cannot. Like, I swear, some people. See, I'm an antique Dodge Ram. Like, my preference is women who are old enough to remember when phones were plugged into the wall. I had one of those. Corded phones. The OG phones. I also love novelty phones. Curled into bed and lore, I'm sleeping under my desk. Aww. I don't like to talk about her since she was in the military, but in PG Twitch terms, I never got to see her. Oh, they shot. Indeed, doting mom. Yeah, that's all I'll say. Thanks for being awesome. No problem. Emotional support while smacking them in the neck with the metal chair. Hopefully not. That's a terrible thing to do. Little do people know, some of you, when you do the cursed images by cropping pieces of your art, leave my completely blessed art out of this. I'm doing is crazy. I don't do that. Like trauma, like a lot of people don't realize it's trauma dumping at the time, you know, but I've had to actually tell people, like, because I don't mind listening, because you know, a lot of times when someone says, you know, I'm willing to listen to you whenever, they don't mean I'm here for your trauma dumping. A lot of people don't mean that, but whenever I offer that to people, which I do not offer it very often, by the way, I only offer it saying, look, I'm in a position mentally and emotionally to handle any kind of dark bullshit you are feeling right now. Go ahead. But sometimes people try to come after me unprompted, and I'm like, look, I care for you as a person. You are not a failure. You're a good person. However, emotionally, I cannot take your BS right now. You are not a bad person for feeling the way you do. However, I'm in a dark place. You are not going to make it dark. You are not going to make it darker. You know? Sometimes you got to say that to people, even if they're going through a bad time. And my sister said that I love when you did mine giggling at the idea of selling baguettes from inside my chat. That was funny. I'm trying to after eating Taco Bell. No! Voshti, no! Well, some can say that they've had a rough day, but to just jump it, yeah, like, you can say you're having a bad time, a rough day, bad time in a dark place, that's fine, you know? But dear Lord, sometimes people will legit, like, I always have to kind of phrase it like this. When you tell someone no to trauma dumping, it's like telling them, do not throw up on me, take that to the bathroom. You know, because that's what trauma dumping actually is. Saying that you had a bad day and complaining that you missed your bus is not trauma dumping. Talking about your childhood trauma is. You know, there's a difference. I go to on drugs, honey, no. Yes, healthy boundaries are valid. I don't remember when I was last trauma dumped. Good. I don't really trauma dump on the internet since I feel like it's not the place to do it. It's not. Don't do it. Don't just do it randomly on Twitter. Don't just do it to random people. Just journal about it. That's what those are for. It's okay. I'm sorry, but journaling does the same thing trauma dumping does, but it doesn't hurt anybody. Just write it out privately. And the best thing about that is you don't have to censor yourself when you're writing it privately. I know this may sound bad, but I've ended friendships with how much they trauma dumped instead of wanting an actual friendship. Yeah, some people are just looking for emotional punching bags. I always miss the dream buzz, just waiting for the next one. Damn. Like, because like I said, I tell people all the time that I do have a very bad, tragic backstory, but I don't tell people out of respect for them because, again, no one's really equipped to deal with some of the stuff I've had to deal with. And I'm not going to just dump that on people. But I'll be on Twitter and someone's going to be like, I'm going to talk about graphically all the horrible things that's happened to me. And I'm like, God damn it. Well, there's nothing wrong with censoring. The problem is when people over censor. See, I've told them what they need to know in the first time, but then I'm at my limit when they say the really dark stuff, and I'm like, really dark? No, I know what you mean. People have done that to me. Expressing my trauma in the and in art. Yeah, exactly. If I chopped up and go to my friends just to give some thoughts, I always ask before. Yeah, always ask. If you're friends with somebody and because again, they might be normally fine, but they might not be fine at that moment. A lot of times people will mistake their friend not being in a position at that time as that they will never listen. Just ask, you know? Like, whenever I feel really bad, I just tell people, look, I can't talk to people right now because I'm feeling bad. I understand that there's this, I think there's this undercurrent of people feeling that they have to reach out to someone who's going through a bad time, you know? Because they're like, if I don't reach out to them, they'll think I don't care. Or if I don't reach out to them, they might do something to themselves. I'm sorry, but your average person can take care of themselves. They just need to be away from other people so they don't feel the urge to hurt them. You know? Personal opinion, obviously. PSA for those type of people: see a therapist. Friends aren't an emotional punching bag, and if you need, that is okay. If you overstate, that's when people get pissed. I mean, I understand that therapy can be scary, and if that is something that authentically scares you, like, I'm scared of therapy. Journaling, I swear to God. You don't even have to buy a journal. One of my favorite things to do when I feel super bad, right? When I feel super bad, I will pull up a text document and I will write everything I feel, even the dark stuff, the ugly stuff, the things I know that are bad. I will put all of that into that Word document until I literally can't think of anything else to say. And then I'll delete it. Believe it or not, yeah, then delete it. Because you just need to get it out of your head sometimes in order to clear your head. You don't have to keep it around. You can just put everything you're feeling, even because hell, I even talk bad about people and those things. Because sometimes you want to blame people even if they had nothing to do with it, but it's a very temporary thing. Like, I actually urge you to give it a try. Yeah, it's like Purge. Z takes a bad it is a bad day quote from the Joker, not the Joker. He's like, ah, yes, trauma dumping, the new rogue class ability. Explain your traumatic backstory to enemies. The enemies roll for half damage or full psychic damage. Oh god. Oh lord. Me, I don't know what to do. Have you tried therapy? Me, incoherent hissing while stuck to the ceiling in the corner. Like, because again, like, therapy can be kind of something that might not even work out for some people, because again, therapists are people too. If you can get therapy, I definitely do recommend it. But if you're in a position that you can't afford it, which people keep pretending that that's not a factor, if you can't afford it, or you might have had a bad relationship with an authority figure, or you might have had a bad relationship with a therapist in the past, journaling for now would be good. Because sometimes you just need to write it, type it, just to get it out of your head. Trust me, doing that, even if you want to, like, all the stuff that you want to say will actually be a lot more helpful instead of trying to dump this on another person. Because, you know, sometimes people want to dump on other people, not because it'll make them feel better, but because the other person will feel worse. That is a legit feeling. It's not even bad that you want to harm someone else because you just want someone else to be in pain with you. What's bad is if you actually do that. Wanting to do that is not bad, but actually doing it is. You know, I always make that distinction because a lot of times people think, I want to do a bad thing. Funny enough, that's not, in my opinion, a bad thing. The problem is if you actually try to do the thing. You know, it's like, that's the line between liking violent video games and being a violent person. Sometimes you want to do violent shit. It's only bad if you actually do it, you know? Write stuff out. Yeah, write stuff out. I mean, See, I just punch my feelings into a heavy bag until gas out and then fall on the floor. Makes sense. See, who treats the therapist? Just have to wonder other therapists. Yes, writing is powerful. Misery loves company. I couldn't reply. Well, the thing is, like, because I am one of those people that if I basically wasn't more self-aware, I'd be abusive as hell. Straight up, like, I would be abusive as hell if I did not maintain myself better, you know? And because sometimes, legitly, I just want to take my anger out on somebody. But I also do understand that that is not the right thing to do, because I'm also an old, mature individual. So instead, I will just write out all the ugly feelings that I have, delete it, and it's gone. You know? Oh, we got King Dribble. Let me get him. Let me get him. Yes. We're getting his majesty. Where are you? Let's see, where is he? Where is he? I know he's around here. Oh, here we go. Here's your boy. Oh my god, he's so big. Here it is. Here's King Dribble. You see, oh. I think I like missed something here. I want to throw axes at targets, never people. I couldn't flies either. Mostly like a potato for 60 blankets, which is cute. Feels like you get frustrated and you want to hit someone with the steel chair, but you don't do it. No. Yeah, like, because again, these feelings tend to come from somewhere. That, again, what makes it bad is if you actually do the bad thing. Don't do the bad thing. But feeling the bad thing is not bad. I talk about it with friends. I am confident won't use it against me. That's also good. I cast Big Boy. But yeah, the kneel before the might of the king. Yes, we have King Dribble. He's a big boy. Do the bad thing. What's the bad thing? I'm saying, I'm one of those individuals that if I was not more self-aware, I would be abusive as hell. That's actually one big reason I refuse to get into anything remotely close to a romantic relationship, is because I would hurt somebody. So for the safety of other people involved, I refuse to get into a romantic relationship. It's not that I'm like, that I'm asexual and aromantic, but that's beside the point. On top of that, I'm an aggressive individual. I will hurt someone emotionally. Like, I would. And someone would want to be hurt by you. And I don't want that, because that could be very unhealthy, you know? Because some people think they deserve to be hurt. And that's a bad thing. You don't deserve to be hurt. There's a difference between thinking you need to be hurt and just, you know, liking pain. That's a difference. But like, some people think I need to be punished because I've been bad. Especially when they didn't even do anything, but they've accepted the weird blame other people push on them. And as a result, they have this dissonance of, I'm being punished for doing something I think I did wrong, but I don't know. But someone else said I did something wrong, so I must be punished. No! No! No one deserves to be, like, punished for shit if you don't even know what you did. Like, I'm sorry, if you do not know what you did, you do not deserve the punishment. You know, I know it's complicated because people can unintentionally hurt other people, but that's the thing, you know, it's all complicated. It's all complicated. That's why, as someone who can potentially hurt somebody, I will be responsible and not create a situation where I can hurt somebody. Instead, I will write lots of weird fanfics. You know, guys pay for what? Yeah, we sisters. Like, that's always I have, because I've run into people like that. I've actually run into people who, you know, they find out about that part of me and they try to draw it out on purpose. And I fully know what that is, because you know what? I know what manipulation looks like, you know? And I have to be like, we're not doing this today. Hey, Sword, hello, how are you? But like, I know what like manipulation for that looks like when they're trying to get me to hurt them, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. But I deserve it. Bitch, no you don't. Shut up. I want you to go take a nap. Like, because there's both sides of this. Sometimes we do get warnings about the abusers, but we never really get like warnings about the people on the other side, you know. Timmy is strong in the dark side. I am strong in the dark side. I'm basically a Sith warrior. Let me stop. I don't know Star Wars. But like, because you'll run into people like that too, who kind of weirdly try to push you into an abuser role, you know? Like, and this is not victim blaming. This is not what this is. I'm not talking about your average person who's actually been through bullshit. I'm talking about your person who kind of wants you to enable their really bad behavior through abuse. People like that exist too. You got to be careful of abusers and abusees. How is there even a name for somebody like that who like tries to kind of push you into that? Bonks back into the light side. There you go. I think it's like codependent. I would say masochistic, but I meant like the unhealthy version of that, you know? And yeah, enablers, I think enablers more what I'm talking about. Masochists are, in my opinion, aren't really the same thing, you know, as, because I don't, okay, maybe this is just my personal thing, but I always consider like sadists and masochists the healthy version of what those are, and abusers and enablers as the negative versions of what those are. That might just be me. That might just be me, you know? But, because a lot of times we don't really talk about people who just want to be victimized, you know, who they want to be victimized because that's just kind of their thing, but it's not the same thing as just enjoying the feeling of pain. You know, there's a difference, you know. Looks at child from Genshin Impact. Oh my god, I don't know enough about Genshin Impact, but oh no. But yeah, enablers are super, like, you know, because I've encountered both ends of the spectrum. You know, like I've been both ends of the spectrum actually, where I was an enabler, and I was like, you know, like an abuser too, I guess. Like, but it was in a situation where I couldn't get out of it at the time, you know, because it was like fucking family members. But like, I've been on both sides, and it's annoying as hell. So now I'm just like, okay, I see what you're doing. Stop. This is not how this goes. If you cannot go to therapy, please write all your feelings down and then burn it. You know, like that's a like, and I always tell people that the way you feel is valid, because, well, it is. However, leave other people out of it. Leave other people alone. You know, leave other people alone. Let everyone live in peace. You know. That's what fanfics are for. That's what writing is for. You know, like, I'm not a writer. Yes, you are. Everyone's a writer as long as they have the ability. Emotions are fascinating. Like, I've always personally felt that like emotions are like a lot more accurate than people want to give them credit for. Like, when someone gets angry, they actually are always getting angry at something, but we gaslight them into thinking that they're angry at nothing. The way you feel is valid until it becomes real and is a crime. Remember, your feelings are valid. Your actions are not. That's how it actually is. Your feelings will always be valid, but your actions, those are a different story. You know? Go do crime in fanfic. I used to be friends with someone who hardly took any personal responsibility and tried to draw me and mutual friends into his BS. Yeah. Those people are like, people like that are so hard to deal with because they don't really get a PSA warning about them. No one really warns you about the person trying to get you to victimize them. You know, we don't get, like, we always get the, oh, watch out for that guy over there, he's abusive, but we never get the, you know, the other guy who's just like wooing over there to death. Like, and so people don't know how to deal with them. No one knows how to deal with these people who are just like, it's not my fault, it's because I have mommy issues, and I'm like, bitch, just pay your parking ticket. Like, and you feel bad for just telling them to do the basic shit. You feel bad just being like, they'll be like, I can't do anything right. Everything, like, I can't, like, they'll do the everything's my fault, but then they'll subtly say it's always something else. They'll be like, it's because of my father. And I'm like, yeah, but all you gotta do is just, you know, put the stupid cake in the oven. Like it's always something like that, you know? And I'm just like, but you can't just tell them to do the thing because they're in their feels, you know? And it's like, I'm like, okay, but like, I would comfort you, but like, you kind of don't want that. Like, because it's always like, you know, I got a parking ticket, the world is ending. And I'm like, and hear me out, pay the parking ticket and go about your day. But then that makes you sound like you're insensitive, doesn't it? Like, how could you say that? Like, my mommy issues. And I'm like, oh my fucking god. Hey there, Lord Theo. Hello. Welcome in. My name is Semi-Enigma. I'm an Elder Dragon Mom Boss. How are you today? I hope you're doing good. But like, at some point you need to tell them to stop being a bitch and get shit done. Honestly, yeah. I want to be comforted, but I hate social interaction type BS. Modern man solutions. Can't get a parking ticket if I can't drive. No. Nothing much. It is a Wednesday. Like, and that's the stuff that'll give me, because again, I've encountered people like this, you know, where I'll be like, and the things, I've also been like this, you know, I've also been like this, where I'll be like, oh, I can't do, okay, this is gonna sound funny, but I'll literally be like, I can't call my bank because of institutionalized racism. I've done that. I'm just like, and then one day I'm like, am I really using institutionalized racism for this? Institutionalized racism is real. I just need to call my bank. Like, it's like that, where the thing that affects them is real, but they use it for stupid reasons. Yeah, that was me. That was me. Like, that's why I'm saying I've been on both sides. I'm like, I actually have to look that, oh, the institutionalized racism, don't do it. You'll hate America. Like, it's something that's real, you know, but like, it's real, it does affect me, but it doesn't keep me from calling my bank because I got an overdraft. I got an overdraft because I didn't pay attention to when my bills came out. That's not institutionalized racism. I'm like, man. But that's kind of how, like, the enablers kind of excuse stuff. They'll be like, oh no, I can't, like, it's always like, you know, it's like, oh my god, I forgot to take the meat out of the, I forgot to take the frozen meat out of the freezer because of my mother. And I'm like, are you serious? Is your mother in the room with us? They're like, well, no, but when I was 12, I'm like, you just need to take that shit out this morning. It's like that, where I'm like, what does this have to do with anything? Listen, every time I pay my rent, I feel like I was robbed. And the cops stopped taking my calls. Like, look, man, I would have paid my rent, but corporate corruption, you know? I'm like, what? It's like, look, I parked illegally, because of corrupt corporate politicians. The corrupt politicians is why I parked illegally. Yeah, it's negligence. It's just negligence. Sometimes you can't tell people that. You can't just be like, instead of just apologizing and saying, oops, my bad, it's, I couldn't do the thing because of my father. My father left me when I was 6 years old. And I'm like, really? Hey, Sammy, as much as I would like to stay, I gotta get head out for work. Yes, I now have a job. Congratulations on your job. I hope you and everyone here is having fun with the rest of the stream, and I hope you have a good break from streaming during your hiatus. Thank you for the stream. Goodbye. Okay, bye, Raptor Jack. It was nice seeing you. What do you mean the red line is a fire line and I can't park here? Red means stop, not fire. Like, oh my god. Oh, thank you for this. Thank you very much for the care combo. I stretch. I don't know, my spine's doing the water. Sir, I'm not sure how your backstory about your parents divorcing is related to your committing tax evasion. That's how it is, though. It's always something like, there's some things you have no control over, okay? But then there's the stuff that you do. Trying to figure out what to order to throw money away. Oh my god, Vashti, no. Like, there's this one book I read that I hate but I love. It's called the Dollenganger series, or it starts with Flowers in the Attic. The main character in that, her name's Kathy. Now, Kathy blames everything on her mother. Everything. Now, again, her mother and her grandmother traumatized her. Like, straight up, there's actual bad stuff happening here. However, she eventually gets to the point where everything's her mother's fault. This girl will stub her toe and blame her mother, and her mother's dead. And I'm like, ma'am, I have control over going to bed, and I don't have control over needing the bathroom at 3 a.m. Oh yeah, your anniversary is next month. It's on Halloween, isn't it? And my birthday is next month. Take my damn money. Fine, damn. I never knew my father, sir. That's how it is. That's how it is. They'll be like, okay, that'll be $12.50. You know, my father left me and my mother when I was young. And because of that, my mother turned to narcotics. Sarah, this is one days. Like, I love that this is a Wendy's, because that's kind of how it feels. You're just kind of like, what? Because if you ask the question, what does blank have to do with a blank? The person's trying to be, the person's literally just avoiding responsibility. If you have to ask the question, what does blank have to do with blank? You know, me forgetting to lock the front door has correlation to me having brain damage, but not to, you know, whatever happened with my potential ex-husband, you know? My father told me no when I said I wanted to be an ice cream man, sir. That doesn't explain the triple homicide in your basement. That's how it feels sometimes. I know it sounds like I'm like belittling people's feelings, but that's how it feels. What does Cetera have to do with talent? All right, nothing. Honey, I'm a body slam you. You're very talented. Stop it. Like, they'll be like, because you see it in like like, what was it, like true crime all the time? They're like, he killed 16 people. Well, you see my mother. I'm like, excuse me? He's like, my mother made me wear a dress when I was 9 years old, and so I've decided since then I must kill people. I'm like, what? No. That's a great joke I'm taking. I listen to the true crime, and they'll be like, he's like, everyone thought he was normal, but then his mom was kind of weird though, and therefore that explains why he decided to kill all of the dogs. I'm like, no. No. Like, I'll literally listen to some of these true crimes things, and they're taking the killer's word for it, being like, I was compelled to kill because my father, I mean, he left for getting milk and cigarettes, but he only came back with skim milk. I'm like, and that's why you killed your coworker? Yes. Everyone's gotta pay. And I'm sitting there being like, no, that he just wanted to kill people. Like, that stuff be killing me. I was bullied in school. You murdered 82 people in the last 3 days. Like, I'm just like, it's like a little bit like, you know, he's like, oh yes, you see, I was bullied in gym class. That's why I did embezzlement. I'm like, no! No! Like, that was like 40 years ago. They're like, they stole my favorite pencil. So I will steal back from them. And by them, I mean my company that I work for that had nothing to do with them. I mean, there's that one exception to the I blame my mother is the dude that killed women he deemed inappropriate because of some fucked up shit his mom did to keep her affair from her husband. So was in the trenches in World War II, and those women wouldn't be dead if the mom actually wasn't a piece of shit. But like, the thing is though, is that he's making conscious choices. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter how tragic your backstory is, unless you're the person, like your mom or your dad is actively forcing you at point of death to do your current crime. No. My mother was cross-eyed with a lazy eye and could never look at me, so I never knew. Sir, you committed 43 war crimes and vlogged it. The first three remind me of the bullies I had. Everyone else tried to stop it. You took my favorite toy when we were in daycare, so I decided to take over the world. People are strange. Like, that's the thing. No matter how bad a backstory is, the minute you are capable of doing stuff on your own and you choose to do bad, that is on you. So every single time I listen to true crime, the narrator's always trying to be empathetic, being like, yes, he did do bad things, and also now there are less people in the world, but his mom was wearing a muumuu that one time. And I'm like, what? About comic. Yeah, I guess, but the dude's mom was actually yeah, like, and again, I understand, you know, but what I'm saying is, you know, that final step of, I know they need to get away from the situation, and again, there are times where the parent is legitly forcing them to do some stuff, like literally becoming like, you know, what's the word, the conspirator or whatever, you know, where they literally are forcing you to join in on a crime. That's different. Like, well, oh no, mom or dad did a crime and they're forcing me to cover for them or something. That's one thing. But like, especially like, you know, or if the parent finds out about it and makes it worse. Okay. However, when you decide I'm gonna go after everyone who has nothing to do with this, that's the problem, you know? You see, I was unloved at I'm trying to tell you, you're under arrest for murdering 50 people, literally. Oh, yes, it all happened when I was 3 years old. My mother enjoyed her weird pet parrot over me, and ever since then, I've decided to rob every single Toys R Us this side of Dixon. But what? Like, of course, sometimes there are correlations, because there is the psychology of, you feel like the person who harmed you is too powerful, so you're going after someone who seems kind of adjacent. Still bad. But I can understand how people come up with that, but that's when they just need to be put down. There's no help for that. If, you know, I go attack the abuser, not the innocent people. Exactly. Like, you know, and I understand, like, there is the psychology behind that. However, at some point, you will have to be in charge of your own actions. This is not like, you know, we're not talking about 6-year-olds here. No, you purposely do the crime, you get locked up in, like, Akon in the early 2000s. And the lead prison squad in the prison yard, yeah. A girl in 5th grade said I was gross and smelled bad. Sir, you stole 25 donated kidneys. Wait, so when I was learning to dive and my dad kept making me take him to different banks, or when I was learning to drive and my dad kept taking me to different banks in different towns, and I was doing crime just because we would wear masks and scare people, that's crazy. Because, like, yeah, there are times where, like, you know, you're pressed into service of doing crime. But that's not the same thing as 40 years ago, your mom made you eat an entire cake because you were being a little shit, you know, or she was just being a big shit, and now you've decided that you're gonna burn down a bakery that had nothing to do with you. You know? My sister stole my favorite toy boat. Now I'm thinking Florida. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, these are getting funny. These are getting great. Just like... You know, it's just like my brother stole my favorite pillow, so now I'm gonna go steal police cars. Burning a bakery would still smell nice for a while. It would until the burning begins, and then you're like, oh no, burning bread now. Like, because the thing is, because the reason I say that is because a lot of the opposite exists, where someone did this bad thing to me in the past. So now that I'm an adult responsible for my own actions, I'm gonna invest in something or try to achieve something where this doesn't happen. Like all those people who had bad parents, so but they want to have their own families and they decide, I'm gonna specifically not be my parents. People like that exist, you know? We always focus on the people who are justified in their bad actions, but we never talk about the people who do the good, you know? So the thing is, my job sucked. Mr. John Isekai, I'm trying to ask you why you thought it was okay to engage in the slave trade. Oh god. Someone said I wouldn't amount to anything. Look at me now, jackass from high school. Oh god. Oh. Like, and that's the thing. I think that's the other thing, is that a lot of times we don't really focus on the people who do good despite their tragic backstories, you know? Who's like, I was bullied in school, so I decided to become a teacher to stop bullying school as much as I can. You know, like stuff like that happens, you know? Or I came from an underprivileged family, so I'm gonna help as many underprivileged kids as I can. Good exists in this world, but people keep justifying the bad crap. You know? A dog bit me and it hurt really, really bad. Sir, that doesn't explain the 400 pounds of dynamite and 20 boxes of taxidermied ferrets. Oh my god. I forgot my line as the sun in the school play, and now I will block out the sun with carbon emissions. The real reason we have pollution. My supervisors didn't promote me or date me or let me date a fellow member of staff, so I destroyed the company and took over the galaxy. Wait, that's Star Wars. Oh my god, you're right. That was stupid, but so right. That's exactly, that is Star Wars. Oh my god. I got 9 answers correct and 1 wrong. No praise for the right answers, but viciously ripped it to the wrong answer. Ah. But like, and I think it's important for people to kind of not ignore the bad, but strive for the good. Because yeah, no one will really remember it because people like thinking of bad things, but you know what? You can choose good. You can choose good. Sometimes it's not to your advantage. Sometimes you gotta do some horrendous crap. But at the end of the day, even little things are good, you know? Little things mean a lot to people. Like, I still remember all the little nice things people have done for me, you know? Like, I remember one time I was in a very bad place and, you know, I was like walking home dejected because it was kind of hopeless, and this random jogger who came out of literally nowhere slowed down and talked to me. He's like, "You doing okay?" And I'm like, "Honestly, no. This, that, and the third happened." And he's just like, "Wow, that's a lot. But it's gonna be okay. Wanna know why? And I'm like, why? He's like, because you're not dead. And I'm like, what? He's like, you like, that's the ultimate bad thing. So as long as that doesn't happen, you'll be okay. Just walked away. He just walked away. But that obviously stuck with me. I'm just like, thanks, random jogger man in Las Vegas. But it gave me hope, though. You know? I was like, hey, hello, welcome in. How are you today? The Virgin, I suffered. Why shouldn't they? Versus Giga Chat, I suffered and I'll do my best to help people because of it. Yeah. When you said the Virgin, I thought the Virgin Mary. I'm a terrible person. Random jogger has never been so vehemently. We can't have comedy without sadness. You okay? That's good. I broke my brain. Vashti, what did you do? Vashti, what did you do? Anyway, even though you're okay, I hope you do good eventually. You know? Food. I want to be an irresponsible dragon and order food. Because I wanna. What do I want to order? Because I ordered pizza the other day. But I want to order something else. Did you watch Arcane? Nah, it doesn't seem... I don't really... It doesn't feel like my jab. So I don't. Sock and Buskin. I have no idea which way to mix it. I can't. The only guy who gets away, who gets to do bad things because of his backstory is Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Because this man is like 50 tragic backstories. Oh my god. I'm trying to figure out what I want to commission from you for anniversary art, but I have like 5 forms. Honey, just... Okay. Just go online, look up random dice generator, look for the 6-sided one, assign a form to one of those, and then if it lands on 6, roll again, and keep rolling until you land on a number that's not 6. Anyway. I love seeing your art the other day. It was truly amazing. Thank you. It was the art of Sir, the one time I drew him and it wasn't a meme. But I want all of them. You can't afford all of them. Pick one. Yes, the gnome backstory is my favorite. Like, I don't know, like, tragic backstories, like, fascinate me as someone who has tragic backstories of my own. And you can always do better. You can always do better. And it's alright. Yes, the one good fan art I drew of Sir. Where I'm like, I've drawn, like, one good fan art, so now I can go back to making garbage. I can, but it's all bus honey. I mean, you could do that. You could do that. Is that a little popcorn? Is that a little popcorn frog? What is that? P Falcon, what is that? It's like... So whenever I think of that, I think of Broken Altair. Oh my god, I'm getting hungry. I might play like Monster Hunter later. I'm HR 56. Isn't that great? 56. I'm good at... Damn DMs. Oh god! My poor DMs. They're being spaminated. I was about to say sperminated. That's a terrible thing. And sorry. And so she was spaminated. That's awful. Why am I like this? Damn it. I keep telling people I'm normal and it's just this. But worry not. Worry not, my chat. I will be normal one day. In fact, over the hiatus, I will be even more normal than before. I will be even more powerful. I'll be so normal, people will be like, oh my god. Shemmy, you're so normal. And I'm like, I know. I normally normalize normally. I know. Yeah. DMs are trying for a baby. Nothing. Woohoo! Don't put those parentheses there. How dare you? Speaking of parentheses, what am I ordering? More normal than... I don't know. Honestly, Dio, you're actually pretty normal, but like in a good way. You're like adorable. I'm just gonna be a jackass and just look up Uber Eats. Let's see. God, I cannot wait for my 9.0. Like, I'm gonna do some updates, gonna have some wings. Oh, actually, chat. Did you, which one do you think I should do? Do you think I should integrate a smaller dribble or king dribble into it? Because I wanted to, because I'm like, I feel weird, excuse me, trying to hold Buko, because Buko is kind of a complicated design. But I was thinking of like either just having the dribble like hang out on my head or something, or do you think I should just like, I don't know, try to be holding king dribble? Which do you think? Let's see, what do I want to eat? I want to see, because I have to be careful with this. Smaller dribble? Okay. Like, kind of have it be like a little interactive pet. You guys, for those of you who don't know, because you see king dribble a lot, but I have a small dribble too. Oh wait, I could just summon Nibbles. Nibbles, be summoned! There it is. Look at him! Look at him! He's Nibbles. He's Nibbles. Have them, no! Do you see this big chunky boy? He's not even to scale. This is how big King Dribble's supposed to be. One second, let me show you. He's supposed to be this big compared to me. He's huge. He's fucking huge. This is a big boy. He's a big chunky boy. I am not holding both of them. You get one or the other. You get one or the other. You are not getting both. He's a big boy. He's a chunky boy. Like, that'll kill my shoulders. I have to carry my boobs. I'm not dealing with this guy. I kind of want to do that. Anyway. Oh my god. Vashti. I can't with you. Shrink them, I could, but like, I mean, a tiny king dribble is like a beanbag. He's like a hacky sack. Yeah, almost king dribble could be like next to you in the picture or something, maybe. The only way king dribble would be held is in the rickshaw built by 20 dribble. Oh god. Because lifting him, I mean, he's a big boy, but the physics would be very funny. Let's see. What do I want to eat? What do I want to eat, chat? I think I'm gonna just order chicken. I think I'm just gonna order chicken. That's even better. Oh my god. Don't be mad, but like, they're so pretty. Oh god, I'm worried. Vashti, I'm worried. What are you doing? Hacky sack dribble, no! Maybe get Joe Cat to lift him. He lifted you. Oh my god. Don't act like me and Joe Cat are friends. We're like hilarious business associates at most. Like, I support him from 20 feet away, you know? I'm gonna draw Joe Cat and his adorable fiance and or wife. I don't know if they're married yet. I do want to draw them together, but I'm always scared to draw couples, you know? Just sent you all the forums, have not been seen by anyone. Oh god, I'm scared. Sorry, I'm also trying to like order food. This is like a 20-hour process. Hey, that looks good. Oh. Ugh. Why is ordering food so hard? King Dribble, like, if I ever, like, I don't know. Like, maybe, like, next year, I might work on, I'm not gonna release merch next year, but I might work on it. Joe Cat and his girlfriend tag teaming. No! No! Don't do that to me. What do I want to eat? I'll actually get here in a timely manner. No, I ate that yesterday. No, last time it ended badly. I think I'll order this instead. Anyway. Or how about Joe Cat and send me his monster hunters? Armor is so complicated though. You know what? We're gonna just order this. I'm hungry. Walnut chicken sandwich. Gonna eat some bougie today. With your part of trash man Danny DeVito. Or like Danny DeCito. Or no, it's Danny Dorito. Danny Dorito. So I'm gonna do a whole sandwich. With a baguette. And well, I could do like. Chad, you want to see? Send me. Oh God, what did you do? What did you do? Let's see. Wait, did I have like a pick 2 here? What is it? Here we go. You pick 2. I want a sandwich and a soup. Give me a sandwich and a soup, you bastard. I'll just do that. Alright, I need to do the cooldown before. So, okay, no problem. Thank you. I'm going to be ending soon anyway. You know, I'm going to put that over. Anyway, do I need to look at my DMs to see what the fuck they're doing? Let me see what you're doing. What is this? God damn it, Vashti. More like pick. Oh God. Let me go look. Let me go look. I'm scared. Let's see. Let me go check my fucking PayPal. Diddly-do. Now you can't say no. I am worried. Oh, it must be my other one. Let's see. Wait, which one did you use? Wait. Oh, wait. Just look this way. Hang around. If rating, I don't think I'm rating out today. I don't think I'm rating out. The note is actually cute. I am so fucking worried. Jesus Christ. Let's see. I'm so hungry, y'all. I don't know which one you said. You said it to the main one I have. Isn't it? Okay. Oh, my tea bags are here. But anyway, no, I am trying to figure out where you sent the bloody thing. I have to figure out where it is later. Your commission one? I have like 2. I have like 2. That one. Where I always send it? Ow. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it. But I'll probably yell at you in a second as soon as I figure out which, because I have like 2. So wait, I'm gonna DM you right quick. Let me DM you right quick. Sure. Or maybe it's just taking a minute, I don't know. Huh, weird. I'm like scared to do anything on here because like the whatever. But anyway. Gotta have to like sign in hilariously. But anyway, the point is if that that is this. He's in the junk mail? Where did it go? Oh, that's probably so much stupid. Anyway, the point is, yeah, I'm gonna order food. I'm gonna go yell at Vashti. See, because then I have to like order. I have to like open my Chrome, and I don't want to do it during stream. So I'm gonna probably go yell at her and spank her butt. But anyway, thank you very much, everybody, for joining me. If you're watching like YouTube or the VOD, like and subscribe or whatever. Be good, behave, and don't be a menace. I'm gonna go ahead and end now. I'm gonna go yell at Vashti. All right, love you, night, everybody. Yeah. Also, if you're wondering, I'm gonna order a chicken sandwich. Okay, bye. Later. Woman! I swear to God! Anyway, bye.